2 weeks ago on Unraveling the Knots, we looked at the ups and downs of Team Salon. So it got me thinking, even considering visiting a salon in the future. So let me rewind a bit for context. At the beginning of this year, my hair resolution was to grow my hair and retain length. I wanted to see the reward for all the hard work I have been putting into my hair. So a part of my strategy to retain my length was to fashi, aka bust going to the salons, because I was losing so much of my length to regular trims. And I held on steadfast to that decision by trimming my hair myself. But I needed to make a nice hairstyle, so I found myself back in the armchair. My conversation with the hairstylist went well, and I hoped for the best. My strands were pulled. Hey! I literally felt it in my brains. That was the final straw that broke the camel's back. Fact is, I am really tender-headed. So for now, and the most part of the foreseeable future, it is me and my hair. So far, so good. But never say never. So I got thinking, if for some reason I need to be back in the salon, what would I do differently? What considerations will I make? How can I enjoy professional care and still hit my hair goals without suffering in pain? And that was the inspiration behind today's episode. I am Ganiyat Salami, and you are welcome to the go-to podcast on all things natural hair, Unraveling the Knots. I have a day job as a project manager, but in my free time, I am all about following my passion. You guessed it, natural hair. And I just want to say a big thank you to everyone, old and new listeners, for rocking with us. We are over 40 episodes now. Yes, so like for real. Over 40 episodes down, forever to go. If you leave me, I can happily talk natural hair for the rest of my life. And that is because there's so much to cover. When I reflect on the past more than 40 episodes, I am super proud of myself. I am so proud of my team. And especially proud of you, our dear listeners, for making it worth our while. You tune in, week out to listen. Sometimes I might be reflecting on my hair journey. Other times, I am getting all scientific and laying down the facts. And based on your feedback, we have also explored natural hair from the lifestyle and culture angles. Other episodes combine history with pop culture, with a dash of self-reflection, going towards 50 episodes and more. We are looking to push the envelope a little further with interviews and collaborations. We will also be revisiting some old topics with fresh eyes and continue to let you in on the best ways to grow, style, and maintain your natural hair. And there is something we've been working hard on for months now that I can't wait to share with you. Exciting times ahead, yes? So, I am counting on you and your support. One low-hanging fruit is to share the link with someone and, of course, rate us wherever you listen to your podcasts. Okay, that was 2 low-hanging fruits. So how about the third? Yes? Send us feedback. Send an email to utkinhair@gmail.com. You can also send us a DM. Our handle is unraveling_the_knots. Unraveling is spelled UNRAVELING. Unraveling the knots. And a bonus, follow us and engage with our posts. Feel free to share on your feed and stories. Ready for today's topic? Let's get started. Choosing a natural hair salon. What will I do differently? What should you be considering? What works? Understanding what's an offer. Natural hair salons offer different things. And that is why it is common to see terms like a braiding salon or a lock studio. You also have a general natural hair salon that offers the full works from braiding to locking, to cutting, to twisting, to stretching, to treatments, and everything in between. Some natural hair salons provide specialized treatments for hair loss and damage. It is important to really understand what the salon is offering and not make assumptions because they deal with natural hair. Thinking about it now, if I just want to style my hair, a braiding salon might be it, and then hopefully find a stylist with the gentlest hands. And this takes me to my next point, reviews. Reviews. I say because we know how the internet can be these days with people writing all sorts, and it's on both extremes. Some reviews that make everything look perfect, and others that are just out to draw blood. So take them with a pinch of salt. That being said, I think reviews are important and can give a good picture of things. But be prepared to read as many as you can. Look at old and new reviews, not just the recommended ones. Check the star ratings too. Read reviews on different platforms, not just those that have been curated to tell a story. When there's a complaint or less than average review, see if it is addressed and the manner in which it is. Even the best of the best have had a bad day, so context is important. Looking back now, I could have paid attention to specifically looking for reviews that talk about the braiding experience, especially for those with tender heads like me. And I could also leave a review of my experience, so tender heads know how to choose a different hairstylist and not just leave it to word of mouth. Speaking of word of mouth, it is very important. speaking to people and asking about their experiences. When someone recommends a natural hair salon or a particular hairstylist, dig a little deeper. Ask questions. And then ask follow-up questions. What was the service like? Who attended to you? Did you like the experience? What did you like? What didn't you like? What could be better? Who would you recommend them to? Don't just get stuck with short and ambiguous answers like, they are good. The experience was okay. I recommend it to everyone who has natural hair. That doesn't give a good picture. The hairstylist or salon might actually be really good, but not for you and your needs at the time. So, personalize your questions when getting word-of-mouth reviews or recommendations. Attend natural hair events or expos happening around you. This is a great avenue to discover some local hairstylists and salons. You get to ask questions and observe live demos. You also have an opportunity to see the products they're using, their proficiency in styling natural hair, and how they communicate with others. R is for research. This ties in with everything I have been saying so far. Research cannot be overemphasized. Don't just check their official website, check their socials. Check what they are posting and how people are engaging. Read people's comments and their responses. Check their stories and highlights, not just their feed. Watch their videos. If you have mutual friends online who have visited, reach out to them. Go to natural hair online communities and check out what has been said about them. And after you have done all your desk research, make time out for a visit. Yes, you heard me right. Visit. So, most salons work on an appointment basis and are closed to walk-ins. That doesn't mean you can't stop by to make inquiries. Hi, I was in the area and I'm looking for a natural hair salon. Do you mind if I ask a couple of questions? Or, a friend recommended this place and I thought to come check it out before booking an appointment. I saw your page on Insta and I wanted to come see things for myself. Most times, if they are free, they will be happy to talk. So come correct with your questions. They should be researched. You don't want to waste their time by asking questions that have already been answered on their websites or socials. It is even better to build your question on something you have read online or heard from someone. That shows you have made an effort and value their time. Some salons and hairstylists would prefer you book a consultation, which may come at a fee. This usually comes with in-depth assessments followed by personalized recommendations. Through this consultation, you can already begin to do your own assessments of their knowledge and experience working with natural hair. Still on the salon visit, you should be able to get a sense of how things are run there by spending a few minutes. Pay attention to the environment. You want a clean and organized space. Also, look out for the products and tools they use. Observe how they go about their duties, how they relate among themselves and with customers. Their communication can tell you a lot about them. Last, but certainly not least, owó ni kókó. Get their rates. You're the one who knows your pocket. Don't be shy to ask about any packages or promotions being run. Do they offer discounts? Do they have referral programs? What types of payment do they receive? So important. And I hope with these few points of mine, you are able to make an informed decision when choosing a natural hair salon. Yes or yes? As I close the show, here's a quick reminder on how to get in touch. Send an email to utkinhair@gmail.com. You can also send us a DM. Our handle is unraveling_the_knots. Unraveling is spelled UNRAVELING. Unraveling the knots. Thank you for rocking with us. This episode was produced by Isabella Adediji. I am still Ganiyat Salami, your girl on all things natural hair. Goodbye.